Hello, I'm Andreea Porcelli of Swiss Growth Forum. I wish I were coming to you from one of my conferences in Europe or New York, but I am here today to talk to you about a very personal financial issue that has arisen in my family, which regards Merrill Lynch and Bank of America, who basically embezzled a $1 million account belonging to my family trust by subverting the trust, placing the account capital into the personal name of my mother, who is an 81-year-old, early dementia, and legally blind woman, whom they have been alerted about from the very beginning. They did so because they wanted to apply various levels of elder financial abuse. For those of you that don't know what that entails, it is a law that is meant to protect not just the elderly and their hard-earned savings, but also the family members of the elderly whose fortunes are taken away by banks, financial institutions, and brokers. Moreover, there are some very important considerations regarding FDIC regulation. As most of you know, your bank accounts are protected by the FDIC, in essence, that your capital won't disappear or become frozen due to some wrongdoing or malfunction of the banking system. When in actual fact, FDIC is not even applied in terms of regulation to large banks like Bank of America. So how can anyone feel secure with their savings or capital, their hard-earned capital, when banks even refuse to acknowledge their wrongdoing? This has been a 9-year battle for my family. It has taken hundreds of hours of my time, tens of thousands of legal fees from myself and from my family trust in order to fight against a system which appears to be hell-bent on robbing people of their hard-earned capital. In this case, Eric Gonzales, the senior VP of the Merrill Lynch Napa branch, openly conspired with outside individuals who were supposedly running a care home where my mother did not reside. She resides in her own home, in order to embezzle the entire amount of her account. Once this was discovered and informed to them directly, he refused to provide any account statements, even including the statements for the accounts on which I was personally a power of attorney for close to 4 years. This is relevant because anything that occurred on that account, and we have reason to believe that a lot of illegal activity did occur on that account, I am partially responsible for because my name was on the account. Yet the bank is claiming that because I was subsequently taken off at their insistence as POA on my mother's account in March, I'm not entitled to any historical account data going back 4 years. How anyone can believe that this can happen in 2022 is a complete surprise to me. I have been a banker for 30 years. I have never encountered such outright violation of banking and financial laws, and I encourage all of you that are watching me to boycott Merrill Lynch and Bank of America. They are not protecting the assets of the consumers and the savers that have chosen to entrust their assets to them. I will provide more information on this case as it develops, but I want everyone out there to double check their financial institution, to double check their account statements and their account beneficiaries. Because if it can happen to me as a financial professional, it can happen to anyone. I thank you for listening to me today, and I look forward to providing more updates.